amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed. Whenever you look my video, whenever you watch my video, share the video to all platforms. Share it to family and friends. Share it in your WhatsApp group so that people can get information on what is happening in the contraption called Nigeria, mainly against the Biafrans, against the Ugwu, against the indigenous people in the contraption called Nigeria. I try as much as possible to set the record straight. I don't preach hate speech. I don't speak against people. I set the record straight. The only important thing I do here is to make sure that the plight of the people remains on the front burner and the world will know the true story of what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria.
Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello says the North Central, where he comes from, deserves to be considered for the presidency more than the Southeast. The governor therefore told State House correspondents during a visit to the presidential villa to brief President Muhammadu Buhari on the state of insecurity in Kogi State that he has all the qualities that Nigerians want in a leader. Governor Bello, while reacting to Ohaneze Ndigbo's comments that zoning the presidency to the southeast is a key ingredient for national unity, says unlike the southeast, the North Central has never produced the president or vice president of the country, and that it is only proper that the region produces President Muhammadu Buhari's successor.
Governor, I am handling effectively and managing my state to the best of my ability within the limited resources coupled with all the challenges. And what is important also is the stability of this country. For those of us that belongs to the younger generation, what we are doing to ensure that we calm nerves, that is much more important at this stage. And also to ensure that our party remains solid under President Muhammadu Buhari. And all the efforts that have been put in place to ensure that we have a solid party.
To examine the claim by the Kogi State Governor, Yahaya Bello, that the North Central, rather than the Southeast, deserves to produce President Muhammadu Buhari's successor in 2023, and to speak on other issues on the nation and the state of the nation, we're now being joined from Enugu by former national chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABGA, Senator Victor Umeh. You're welcome to the show this afternoon, sir. I'd like to get your reaction.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'd like to get your reaction on the comments by Governor Bello.
Well, it's very unfortunate that when we are talking about how to cement national unity and promote joint efforts towards national development, some people still continue to talk as if they are operating from outside Nigeria. This issue of who produces the next president in 2023 is not something somebody can, just because of his personal wish, begin to be economical with the truth. Governor Yahaya Bello had said his zone had not produced president for Nigeria, and therefore they should be put side by side with the southeast of Nigeria for consideration. I think he's putting the history in the reverse. He's not saying the truth. Let me even say that the issue of rotation of presidency is an issue of between North and South in the first instance. North and South, not geopolitical zone against another geopolitical zone. It has to start first of all with North and South. Then you talk about geopolitical zones. Now the president that is serving Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, from Katsina State, is from the north. And the agitation in Nigeria is that when the north serves 8 years, we rotate presidency to the south. And somebody from the south will serve for 8 years, and you rotate to the north. And when you ensure that this is achieved, you begin to talk about rotation across the geopolitical zones. So on this issue, he has fallen completely out of track by saying that rotation should be between, from northwest to north central. That is not what we are talking in Nigeria. It should be between the north and the south in the first instance. Then the other claim that between the north central and the southeast, that the north central has not produced president for Nigeria. I don't know what he thinks that we are talking about. One is that the 6 states in the north central are Plateau State, Taraba State, Kogi State, Benue State, Niger State, and Nasarawa State. These are the 6 states in North Central. And he cannot claim at his age and involvement in the politics of Nigeria that he is not aware that Ibrahim Babangida was a military president. He even called it president, military president. He was military president for 8 years. And being a military president makes you a maximum ruler. So President Ibrahim Babangida from Niger State was a military president. Then came General Abu Salami Abubakar, who is also from Niger State, another North Central state. Then the father of them all, General Yakub Gowon, is from Plateau State. It is not central. And he was head of state of Nigeria for 8 solid years, 8 solid years and some months more, from 1966 to 1975. So when people are complaining about injustice, I don't want people to play with it. That is what Governor Yahaya Bello is trying to do. And he's completely out of sequence and events in history in Nigeria. So he cannot compare it to Southeast that has not produced a president.
All right,
at all.
Senator Umeh, permit me to come in at this point. I would like, as a statesman, I would like to find out from you.
Yeah.
What will an Igbo presidency do for Nigeria? Or is the Southeast just asking to be president for the sake of rotation? Or do you think an Igbo presidency will change the trajectory of Nigeria?
Completely. I had argued previously in this type of program with Somna Sambo. I was telling him that the Southeast has an array of intellectuals and people and statesmen who have the capacity to provide quality leadership to Nigeria. So it's not about, when we talk about Southeast, we were talking about ensuring that there is equity and fairness, that every part of Nigeria will be given opportunity to provide leadership to this country at the highest level. Remember, I was at the National Assembly, I was at the Senate between 2018 and 2019. And if you followed my contributions in the Senate, I was talking about carrying every part of Nigeria along in governance, ensuring that there's equity and fairness for every part of Nigeria. I wasn't talking about Southeast. I mainly used the Southeast situation to demonstrate some of these injustices that we have continued to see in Nigeria, where some people in authority will willfully exclude others in the affairs of government, contrary to the provisions of the Constitution or the Federal Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So the Southeast has everything that you can use to measure somebody who will provide good leadership for Nigeria. The only thing we're adding to it is that a Southeast president for Nigeria will close the gap, discrimination, and all these things that have tended to keep us apart as a nation. You cannot leave out people who have so much to offer to your country, and you want to continuously move on, believing that you can gang up and stop them from leadership. It is not proper. So on the issue of rotation, I have amply demonstrated it, that at this time, it is the turn of the Southeast. People say it's turn by turn Nigeria Limited. Whatever you call it, let it be. In 1999, when democracy returned to Nigeria after the military period, President Obasanjo held sway between 1999 and 2007, 8 years from the Southeast zone. And after him, power or presidency rotated back to the north. Then came Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. He stepped in, but unfortunately, he died. And Jonathan Goodluck had to step in to complete his first tenure and then contested as a sitting president, served for 4 years. It was this pressure that the North was to produce president for Nigeria for 8 years after Obasanjo that informed the loss of President Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. The North agitated, and some of us down south also believed that we should be indifferent to it. If Buhari should win the election, let it go back to the North to compensate for the short-lived presidency of Musa Yar'Adua, you know. And Buhari went in. He's now there for 7 years. Next year, he will serve out 8-year tenure. Why should any right-thinking person from the northern part of Nigeria be agitating to be president of Nigeria after him? It will be threatening national unity and yes.
Senator Umeh, now while you're conversing,
Yes,
you know, that the presidency should be given to the Southeast, some people are worried that it seems that the Southeast is not paying attention to the fact that they've not actually brought out any candidate that has national appeal, you know, that the whole of Nigeria will be happy to support. What's your take on that?
It is completely misconceived. That idea is not tenable. The people from the Southeast that are offering themselves now have served Nigeria even at the highest level of responsibility. I don't know who is better than the aspirants from the Southeast in terms of national reckoning and visibility. People you can attest to their capacities across the political parties. I've said it before. In the PDP, we have at least those who have declared now that they are running. You have the former Senate President, Pius Anyim Pius, who is a lawyer and former Senate President, and also former Secretary to the Government of the Federation. He is from Southeast, my dear. So if somebody says that people from the Southeast have not brought out somebody who will be nationally accepted, somebody like that, what can you use to fault his credentials? We have Dr. Sam Onwabonwa, OFR, somebody who was the chairman of the Nigeria Economic Summit Group, you know, that helped to fashion economic policies for this country over the years. A pharmacist, and somebody who has led a huge conglomerate in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Who is better than him? Is it Yahaya Bello who is better than these two persons, for example? So if we are talking about people who are qualified to be president of Nigeria, I want to assure you that the Southeast has a lot of people who are qualified and who are very competitive in terms of any criteria. Is it Professor Kingsley Moghalu, who is former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria? Is he the one that you can say is not qualified to provide leadership for Nigeria? So when we begin to say that the Southeast does not have people, it means that there's no zone that has anybody at all qualified to be president, because Southeast has a lot of people qualified to do this. It's just for the people to open the veil and see clearly and remove certain considerations in their discussion.
Senator
if
Umeh,
we talk about people who are capable, we have so many of them.
Senator
yes.
Umeh, allow me to interrupt for the sake of time. Speaking of those candidates that are capable, let's just dive into that and put you on the spot of the Southeast candidates from Anyim Pius Anyim, Dave Umahi, Kingsley Moghalu, Sam Ohabunwa, and Orji Uzokalu. Your pick and why?
Orji Uzokalu, yes.
And why?
What did you say?
I'm asking of that
Who
group.
among them?
Yes, I'm putting you on the spot and asking you who amongst them is the pick and exactly why.
No, the people will decide. We know all of them. They're not only the ones running. I also hear that I have read in the news where the current Minister of State for Education, Barrister Emeka Majoba, has also declared to run in the APC. So the people I mentioned are just few. There are so many people that who can offer Nigeria from the Southeast. And when the time comes, based on their private capacities, personal capacities rather, and antecedents, the Nigerians will be able to choose one among all of them, starting from their political parties. Let them use their considerations. If you're asking me about somebody I will now support, I'm telling you that these people are qualified. There are other considerations you can use to make your preferences. Say this one is the one we want. You take him. We're not imposing any candidate on Nigeria. Nigerians will join in making this choice from the array of presidential aspirants from the Southeast. That's what I'm saying. So the critical thing is to accept the justice of the matter, that if you come on this issue of rotation, the Southwest is clearly out of it. Apart from the fact that Obasanjo had served 8 years.
I want to say thank you very much, as that's the all we can actually take on this particular interview. Senator Victor Umeh, former chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, speaking on the State of the Nation.
Thank you so much for your patience to watch from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something from the video you have just watched. The video you have just watched is to bring information to your doorstep and for educational purpose. It is not to demonize anybody. Let us watch continuously and see who can be able to make a sense out of every nonsense we are seeing. We must continue. We move. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We'll kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra is here. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.